first through the air. Can't make the pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Yeah, in third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
The Boilermakers will try to move the chains on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And as he throws, couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going to the run, it's Addison.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Right on the money. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He's got it and still on his feet. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Here's Williams to throw. Under fire. He's sacked. This deep. A little more before the break. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. He'll come through on. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it. It's Addison. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? They'll try to power their way ahead. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. And the Boilermakers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Purdue! Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. The Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quick completion to the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The clock winds down with a 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Line gets set, 1st down.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Nickelback on the field, looking pass as they try to keep this a one-possession game in the 4th.
And, man, it's a good job by this defense. Great job being physical, penetrating, getting in the backfield, 3rd and goal, expecting run, getting in there, and now forcing a decision for this offense, forcing the 4th down and goal.
But this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today, though.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Makes the grab. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception on the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that one, fella. Pick six.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They'll ride the hot hand. There's a crease. On the Houdini-like moves, get it to the 22.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead, because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It is good. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking for the score. Touchdown! a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And they got it. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Just drives in between the uprights. And guys, that field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that...
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the Missouri Tigers. And it's the Sooners looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Now back to your game in West Lafayette.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man in the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The give on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. A little screen to the running back. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of... Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete. And he gets it right on. First down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He's got enough. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. They just keep firing. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Got it. Tight end trying to get in. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Gets the back moving. Takes it from the gun on third down. Pulls it in. Now well within striking distance. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that. And he rolls it out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Can't find his man. They've moved it into scoring territory. First and 10 from the 11. Trying to run. It's Addison. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Ole Miss calls its third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chain. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they... All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Drop the football. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the result will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Purdue Boilermakers. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Pitching up with the Boilermakers head coach before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks. And coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Running inside. It's Addison. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Fires to the big fella. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to him on the ground. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like that? There's some room. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Addison. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver. But against man coverage, there were other guys.
And into the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown! Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Back to pass, it's Wynn. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Third and 6 yards to go. Direct snap. Picks up the first down. He now has 84 yards. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Firing to the right, complete. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Boilermakers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snagged out of the air. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the officials will stop play momentarily here to check on the shaken-up Boilermaker. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Purdue! And now on 2nd down for this offense. Running the red zone. It's Weaver. Looks as if Illinois will have enough for the 1st down. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Wynn. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Illinois uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Oh, he makes the catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports desk. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Razorbacks on top right now as they look to move to 6-2. We've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly from this group, and yet here they are, very much in the mix in their lead. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game in West Lafayette. And if you thought that was a quick 1st half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of it. midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Inside. It's Addison. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
A great job on the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swimming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get into those.
Beck's going for the goal line. And it is. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going to take a shot. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, going to the air. It's in. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He wants a big play here late. They take over.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to. They had to go for it. But now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.